As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant,
here we go.
What's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Jake LaRavia is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the 5. James against Ivy. James passes to Reeves. James outside. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. Offline with a 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back over to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Cunningham.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so it's Detroit with it. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
Now here's Reeves, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
Yeah, Reeves is a talented scorer, one who's adept at cashing in from the mid-range.
And here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Ivy with the ball. 14 points for him last game against Golden State. 4 on the clock. And here's Cunningham outside. And Reeves pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic on the wing. Over Ivy. Rebound Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Now here's Doncic. 27 points his last game. Laravia outside. Back to Doncic. Down low. And there's Ayton on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Ivy from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Reeves, the pass to James. Shoots over Stewart. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost...
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Cunningham against Reeves. Inside. Here's Doncic. And Ivy pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Duran. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Cunningham. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Pistons trailing. Now Cunningham coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Doncic. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to Ivy. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Stewart hits them both. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now here's Ivy. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Stewart, a screen on Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Ivy's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 3. LaRavia outside. Here's Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And he makes a first.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
And for Ayton, protecting the rim is a big deal for him. I want to see a lot more of this.
And here's Reeves. Reeves with a screen on Cunningham. Doncic passes to Reeves. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. Now here's LaRavia. The D's right on him. Shot is good by Reeves. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys?
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Reeves. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Right side Vanderbilt. Lets the 3 fly. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Thompson with a steal. And it's good for 2.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic passes to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Vanderbilt, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Stewart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Harris is checked in for Duren. LeVert comes in for Thompson. Robinson, he's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Clock at 4. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And the Lakers have possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Robinson can't hit. 1:44 left to play in the first. 11 feet out. The bank shot, no good.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
LeVert goes against Hachimura. LeVert passes to Harris. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They swipe it. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And here they go. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Elbow. 2.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Vincent. Still no points. Shot on the wing. Sasser with a rebound. Pistons trail by 7. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Doncic. Vincent outside. 3-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Harris's shot is good.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Doncic with it. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Hachimura from long range. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow,
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Whew.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the point. Again, Harris missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. Right side Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Vincent outside. To the inside. 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
When I look at the Lakers, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Now here's Sasser. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. Outside for LeVert. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Reeves against Robinson. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Launches a 3. And again, the Lakers, no good. Pistons trail by 9. To the inside. Here's
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
The Lakers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Vincent passes to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got 5.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And stolen by Hayes. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons in transition. Robinson against Reeves. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
Hachimura from long range. Duran with the rebound.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Pass to Sasser. To the middle. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, finding a way. That's what Harris does.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hachimura outside. Back to Reeves. From deep. A rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sasser. And here's Harris. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And the dunk by Duran.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The Lakers, number 1. Detroit, 2nd.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
So it's the Lakers now. 3-point lead. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How about Doncic using his strength to absorb the contact and finish at the rim?
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Outside Reeves. Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Inside. The 3 ball. The Luka 3. Money.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Now Sasser. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Pass to Harris. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Reeves. He takes it in.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
Pistons trail by 9. Here's Sasser. Still without a bucket. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart comes in for LeVert, and Ivy subbed in for Sasser. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt, and Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Ivy. Got a hand on it. James passes to Doncic. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back over to you.
He keeps him guessing. Allie, thank you. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. The shot off that time. Good D by Harris.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. Puts a mark, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
Thompson, he's checked in for Duren. Free throw, no good for Ivy.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. Doncic against Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. All right, let's see what Detroit has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Thunder, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Harris passes to Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's James. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And it's in there. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Now here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Hachimura from long range hits a 3-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Harris on the wing. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Now Ivey. From behind the arc. Rebounded by LeBron.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Hachimura with a screen on Harris. It's tipped. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Aiden. Throws it up high. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. 1:56 left in the first half. Pass to James. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Ivey with the ball. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Reed. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Reeves. 10 points for him. For 3, James. Thompson pulls it in. There's 1:12 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Cunningham. No good, off the front rim.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First one falls for him.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. And here's Ivey from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
You know, Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Pistons.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here is James. Connects from downtown. James has got 9 points.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
And here's Detroit. Now Ivy. Duren in the high post. Pass to Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And he can't get the first one. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Now here's Doncic. Over Cunningham. Doncic, no good. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham against Doncic. Cunningham going to work inside.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Outside Reeves. Now here's Ayton. To the paint. And stolen by Stewart. Thompson outside. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. James inside. He's against Stewart. That one's good from James on the assist from Ayton.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Reeves against Ivy. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Doncic outside. Pass to James. LaRavia outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
It's stolen by Doncic. It's deflected.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
Ivy against Reeves. Duren the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Duren.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
The Lakers lead by 5. LaRavia outside. Ayton passes to Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 14 points.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Pass to Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Luka with the finish.
This is intelligent basketball, forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And looking at the stats since the All-Star break, here are the teams who have done a remarkable job rebounding the ball. The Lakers, #1.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Ivy passes to Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's James on the wing. Six to shoot. He shoots it. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic against Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. 11 feet out. The shot by Reeves, no good. Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Ivy is screen on Doncic. Cunningham outside. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Laravia. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Reeves. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ivy against Doncic. Ivy passes to Cunningham over Reeves. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
I love the fact that Ayton didn't just lay that up. He wanted to leave no room for doubt. Beautiful slam right there.
Here's Ivy. Following the score by Los Angeles. James with a steal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
That free throw, good from James. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Just 3 to shoot. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 17. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson finds Ivy. Knocks down the triple. Ivy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's his 2nd three-pointer tonight.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 17 points.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at Detroit with great effort over a long season. They're 2nd in the conference.
Well, I think for the Pistons, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Vincent is subbed in for Laravia. Cunningham against Hayes. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And it's off from 3-point range. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Vincent outside. And there's James from the arc. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Ivy passes to Duran.
Go over it.
Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Vincent outside. James finds Hayes. Here's Hachimura, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Detroit with the ball. Following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Cunningham. That one's wide left.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Hayes. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ivy outside. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Duran. LeVert comes in for Stewart. And Sasser's subbed in for Ivy. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. LeVert goes against Hachimura. James inside. 20 points for him. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 19 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
James double teamed. Hayes finds James. Over Harris. James, that's good. 22 points for him. 1:25 left in the third. Sasser outside. Harris against James. Back to Sasser. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. They get the rebound. And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
The Lakers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's James. Deflected. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Reed. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Reeves. And Reed pulls it down. Detroit has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Cunningham. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
.24 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's James. 22 points for him. Hayes with a screen on Harris. And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta. James has got 25 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, Detroit's shooting only 42%. And so in the game for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vincent in at the point. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
First free throw is good.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And Harris drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 22. Pass to Hayes. And here's Vanderbilt. Now here's Vincent. Sasser defending. Just 5 on the clock. Vincent passes to Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 9 rebounds now. Steps back. Here's LeVert. And the 6-footer is good.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Robinson against Reeves. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's the floater. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Now here's Sasser. He's covered by Vincent. Harris outside. Duran with a screen on Vanderbilt. And here's Harris outside. The offensive rebound. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
That free throw misses. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duran is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Hachimura, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting 2.
throw good. Hachimura. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Pistons trail by 21. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Oh, man! Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Lets a floater go, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That is a soft touch on the teardrop, and shots like that are what make Cunningham such a tough cover.
Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Harris. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Now here's Duren. Harris outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pistons trail by 20. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
Hit me, I'm open.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Doncic. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. And again, the Pistons missing. The Lakers lead by 22. Vincent outside. A deep three. Duren with a rebound. For Detroit, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Hayes, and Smart subbed in for Vincent. Los Angeles leading by 20. To the inside. Here's James. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Sasser. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Doncic outside. Oh, got a piece of it. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Smart against Cunningham. Smart passes to Doncic. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
So for the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for Sasser. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart.
Well, you talk about using your size. Jalen Duren's focus is always on exactly that. He's on the floor looking for blocks, boards, and inside offensive production. Anywhere his physicality can give him an edge.
Here's James. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Cunningham. The Lakers lead by 15. Doncic, a screen on Ivy. Reeves, the pass to James. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 28.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Back to Cunningham. Five to shoot. Back to Ivy. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pistons trail by 18. It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here we go. Duren with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And here's Ivy from the arc. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Lakers lead by 15. Down low. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's James. Duren pulls it down. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Ivy. Jacks up a three. That's off. And here's Doncic. Now James. Now Doncic. And stolen by Cunningham. Now Stewart. Outside Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham. Reeves there for the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Ayton against Duren. Ayton inside. Duren pulls it down. Pistons trail by 15. Now Stewart. Oh, the stuff.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter here. Doncic! The three is off. And Detroit is shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Cunningham fires! Oh, no good!
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Here's James. Doncic outside. Reeves with a screen on Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 15-point game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Stewart, a screen on Doncic.
Cunningham finishing through the whistle. Great body control with that contact.
You got to shoot every time. Of course. No way, man. What? Let's go. Shooting one. Hey, you got to work on that. You got it. I'm ready.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.